Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Stories like this is why I tell you guys that wokeness is an existential threat to our society, okay? It is antithetical to common sense, right? Wokeness is the opposite of common sense. Anybody ever ask you how to define wokeness, right? What is wokeness? Just say it's the opposite of common sense, mainly far left social change, right? That is what wokeness is, in my opinion. Okay. In this story right here about how the LA City Council actually did something that was grounded in common sense, but you had the woke revolutionaries protesting it, going nuts, losing their minds over something that I think most reasonable people in society can agree with, really shows you that some of these people are simply a lost cause. I'm not sure if we can in fact share a country with people who believe that homeless encampments should be allowed near schools, because that is what they're protesting about, which is the LA City Council saying, look, we don't want homeless encampments near schools anymore, and that caused the woke revolutionaries to lose their mind. So I want to talk about that, but before I get into that, I just want to let you guys know, if you like my channel, you want to support my channel, you can do so by checking out some of my new merch, my donkey pox shirts, the disease that's affecting America, or my hashtag no days off / hard work t-shirts that are both available on my website, gforemanbcp.com. You can get 20% off using discount code gforemanbcp. And I know that some of you guys have had some issues finding the discount code box. So with that being said, here's a video showing you how to find it. It is on the last page before you check out. And I'm going to post a link in the comments that will automatically apply the 20% discount for you. And if you guys want to be featured on my website, once you get your merch, you can send me a picture, your name, and you can have a chance to be featured on my website. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll this clip, right, of these woke revolutionaries losing their minds because the LA City Council wants to remove homeless encampments from near schools. Take a look.
More chaos inside the LA City Council chamber today as the council was attempting to vote on a homeless issue involving hotels. Protesters interrupting the council meeting for a second week in a row.
And LAPD jumping in to stop one woman from charging the council president. Marla Tay is here with what happened.
Well, today was the final vote on banning homeless encampments near schools, and shortly after public comment began, chaos broke out. For the second time in 2 weeks, the LA City Council meeting is interrupted by protesters speaking out against a measure aimed at banning homeless encampments within 500 feet of schools and daycare centers. Before the council could vote on it for a third and final time Tuesday, a woman climbed over the chamber's benches.
No, sergeants
Shouting obscenities at Council President Nuri Martinez.
I live on the street, you piece.
Do we have jail support for our comrades getting arrested here?
LAPD officers rushed in and a recess was called.
Now you have individuals actually jumping over barriers to try to attack elected officials, and that's just simply not going to be tolerated.
Hold on. Pause the video. Pause. We got to get this correct, right? That individual did not jump over that barrier, okay? That individual embarrassingly attempted to climb over the barrier, okay? We got to get this right. There was no jumping here. There was no real athletic movement here, okay? That individual struggled to crawl over, right, that barrier, okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We got to get it right. We got to get out right.
Martinez, who supports the ordinance known as 4118, also got support from her colleagues.
Frankly, if police weren't here, I believe many others would have joined them. It's not appropriate.
I've never seen anything like this before. It's unbecoming.
We the people have a voice about this 4118, about this 4118.
The protesters say the measure criminalizes the unhoused and say the answer is more outreach, not more homeless sweeps.
We are actually causing death to the most vulnerable children that we have, which are unhoused children.
The majority of the council disagrees and in a 11-3 vote passed the ban.
This is an issue of restoring order.
Now, LAPD reports one person was arrested, a man, not the woman who breached the bench. Also, 3 officers sustained minor injuries in that scuffle. Council President Nori Martinez's message to protesters: she will not legislate out of fear.
Yeah, so it is a damn shame that we live in a society. We really have people that live in our society that are losing their minds because homeless people can't camp outside of schools. Now, you guys have all seen the images and the videos of what goes on in these homeless camps, the illegal activities that we don't really need to get into much detail about, that goes on outside of these homeless camps that are stationed beside schools, right? The things that kids have to be exposed to when they get off the bus just to walk to class, okay? They have to witness illegal activities, things that, kids should not have to be exposed to, but we shouldn't be surprised by this because these people are all for kids being exposed to all types of things that they actually really shouldn't be exposed to, like, sexual and gender ideology, and this just kind of goes right there with it, right? Just let them be exposed to all the stuff that goes on out there in homeless camps, right? Again, it's amazing that people think that this is some type of slight towards the homeless, right? As if LA is banning homeless encampments. No, that's not what they're doing. You can still have your homeless encampments. You just got to move them farther away from the school, right? You can't have them set up right next to a school, right? The same reason why there's laws out there where you can't have smoke shops, okay, or adult entertainment within a certain square footage or whatever, certain distance of schools. We have that for a reason, right? But for whatever reason, though, homeless people should have more consideration than children. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to progressives. This is why I don't like progressives, because they prioritize the worst in society more than they prioritize those who are actually willing to get a job, right? And to, feed themselves and to take care of themselves and to put a roof over their heads. Now, again, I know there's some people out there that are homeless, not because of their own, doing. I get it. There's disabled people, they're veterans, people that are legitimately living on the streets, not because of, their own fault. Okay. But that's not a majority of homeless, right? In my opinion, especially if you're a man, you're an able-bodied man. If you're homeless and you're living on the streets, it's your own damn fault. It's because you don't want to get up and get a job. Okay, you don't want to get yourself together and do what you need to do to fix your life and to get your life together. But again, progressives, they want taxpayers' kids to suffer because, we need to look out for those who don't want to work, right? Those who want to work, we should just let them, set up near schools and engage in all types of legal activities in front of kids. That's what we should do. And if you say anything about it, then you're attacking the homeless. You're trying to displace the homeless. Again, what about the kids, right? Do the kids not matter? Of course they don't matter. Of course not. The only people that matter to these people, these progressives, are criminals. The same way they go out here and they protest in the street for criminals that get shot and killed by police. They don't care at all about the people who are shot and killed every single day, the innocent citizens, the law-abiding citizens that are shot and killed every day by the criminals. Again, just like they don't care about the kids that are being exposed to the illegal activities that some of these homeless people are engaging in right beside the schools. And if you're a homeless person, why would you even want to set up camp right beside a school? Why would you even want to do that? You should even want to be out there beside a school or near children. You should want to be as far away from a school as possible. But hey, again, here we go, right? Here we go. These progressives having their priorities in the wrong place. And it's about time that the LA City Council, who's also probably woke as well too, they're just not that woke, they're standing up for this, saying, nah, this is a little bit too far, right? We got taxpayers complaining about this stuff. Kids are being exposed to, illegal activities and all types of, dangers and stuff like that. We got to use some common sense here. We got to use some common sense. It is just a shame that we have people in this country that are so opposed to common sense. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.